What's up, Hot Makers? Welcome to HotMakes right here on the edge of tech, where we aim to educate and entertain the maker community. My name is Nerdy J. I'm sitting here with my dad today and my niece. This is my
whole
dad.
family. I can never forget
It's a whole family. That's right.
Family show.
This is my dad, Jim. This is my niece, Bree, and we are all with the Pooch. How you doing, Pooch?
I'm doing good, although I feel like I don't have the live in-studio audience that you have there. So,
Well, see, I felt left out when we had Amy on. You had all three of your kids on, right?
that's true. I did. They were very excited.
What I did was I flew my dad out from Wyoming. I said, you got to come out for the show. The show sponsored the budget and everything. And now he's here. So,
Wow.
oh,
I didn't realize our budget included airfare for family. That's interesting.
just don't look at your credit card. Just don't look at it. Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
But how's everybody doing out there? You know, I am failing at life because I'm not watching. There we go. Now I'm watching it. I wasn't watching the comments, and there was a bunch of people in here earlier. We were talking a minute, but I grabbed some food, and then I realized I didn't have chat up. So what's up, everybody? Blasto's in the house. Been a minute, Blasto. I love the look of the new stuff you're doing. He's making, I think he made that cyber deck. We featured that a while back. I think he's making something new too. So check out Blasto's Blasto Supreme on Instagram for his new stuff. But we got a ton of people in the house from all around the world, it looks like. And we're rocking it. It's a Monday. How you been since last week? I know I asked you how you were, but you know, it's been a week.
Good. I mean, things are progressing along in the new shop, although I'm back at home. I got the kiddos with me today, and it was getting really, really hot in the shop. And so we were in there earlier. Finally got got the lasers going, got some printers up and going. So it's like, it never happens as fast as you'd like, but
Right.
you know, progress.
Well,
And
I mean, are we going to get a tour of this shop?
we are, and what I would like to do is, well, I don't know. I mean, there's no reason I couldn't do it again, but it's like we're breaking ground on this printer room, like the 3D printing room, and I really kind of wanted to have that done and all the printers in and going, but you know, maybe we can do a before and after or something. I mean, it's all interesting stuff. You know, thankfully we've got a good landlord and got all the, you know, approvals and permits for what we need. We got to run a bunch of electrical because you know we're sucking the juice with all those printers and laser cutters and stuff going. But
Right.
I think it's cool. It's fascinating stuff. I love building. I don't know. It's why not? Right? Let's do it. Maybe next time we can do a quick tour.
I like it. We're going to set that up for next week. And you just got to throw it out there. Not only is my niece and my dad here, and my mom's on the chat. So feel free to say hi.
It's an
Hi, Mom.
family affair tonight.
It's crazy right now. I don't even know what's happening, but I love it. But we're gonna rock and roll tonight. We got some cool stuff. We have a little hot mess. We featured that last week, and we had some more tags, so we'll do it again this week. Some hot makes.
Got some makes and mess.
Yeah, and at the end of it, we're gonna combine that for a pooch rant. So a little make, a little mess, pooch rant.
Man, I'm ready to rant tonight.
He's ready to rant. I love it. Oh,
Right.
well, yeah. How's everybody else out there doing? I mean, we're here to
good crowd.
rock and roll with you guys, and I know everybody's saying hi, Mom, now. So there you go. Hey, Josh is in the house. Hey, Josh. I am slacking on videos ever since the baby was born. I got to get a good schedule going. I literally have the last 2 Alien 3D boxes right here. Actually, one. Let's see if I block my address.
They still taped up.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're taped up. I know in this one, I'm pretty sure it's this one. I could be wrong. Maybe it's in the other one. I don't know. In one of them, we got some stickers, the Edge of Tech stickers in them. But you'll have to, watch the
Let's
video.
open it up. Open it up.
Open it up, shall we?
Yeah. Live unboxing. Impromptu. Put one of those family members to work.
Put one of those family members. Let me see. Which one is this?
I've got the note.
Look who's prepared.
Yeah, he's got the opener. Hey, Josh, is this the newest one, or is this the second to newest one?
Is there look at the postmark on it.
It looks like an alien.
The postmark looks like an alien. How do you do that? It's amazing.
Let's do it.
He's in cahoots with the post office.
So my dad was out here actually for the 4th of July and came out to see the baby for the first time. So we've been hanging out with the baby and rocking and rolling.
How many grandkids is that? Is this the first? It's not the first.
We have 2 grandsons now, thanks to Jimmy and Lindsay, and
2 grandsons
in a 24-year span. In between all that, it's been all grandgirls, so we're up to 7 grandkids, 5 girls, 2 boys. It's fabulous.
All
Fabulous.
right.
We just can't get enough of that love. It's awesome.
You are blessed, my friend.
I just want to clarify.
Very blessed.
I only have
Yeah.
one of those grandsons. There's another one from another person.
Gotcha.
Well, that I know of. That I know.
And then
of.
the granddaughters.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
What do you?
All
Hey, comment in the comments there. What did you think of the thumbnail today? You're upside down. You got the rep cord in your
I don't
eye.
even remember doing that, man. It's kind of creepy. It's wigging me out a little. My teeth. I don't know. It's not my best look. It's not my best look.
Nice. Only one. There we go. All right. So starting this month, they're going back to design mailer boxes. Nice. So we're gonna open this particular one. I don't know which one it is. We're gonna find out. It looks like it was sent on the 16th of June. So this is probably the newest one, I'm guessing. So inside, what do we got here? We got some eSun Silk PLA purple. Man, look at that color.
Ooh, look at the perps.
That is nice.
Need some perps.
Now,
That's
Jimmy
good.
could make a unicorn for Lindsay out there with that.
Yeah, definitely a purple unicorn.
Yeah,
Or one for Tristan.
that'd be all right.
Oh
Uh-huh.
man,
Oh,
no,
here you
this
go.
is the one that Lindsay would like right here.
Oh, we got
Very,
some bling
very
bling.
sinister. That's the right one. Okay, this one is what sinister is what Blasto said. Yeah, this is a Ziltech or Xylotech. I'm not sure. I can't remember really how you say that. What is it?
Ziltech.
Ziltech. I like it. This is a PLA and it's Cosmic Sparkle. Check.
Ooh.
let's
Between
see
the
if I
two, you could do like a multicolor unicorn
I'm
magic.
gonna take
Put
this one.
them
out.
both together, right?
Yeah.
Put 'em
There you
both
go.
together, make a
Now I
unicorn?
guess it's. Let's
Check
see.
that out.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
Ooh, right.
that's a pretty
That's
awesome
good.
color there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so while we're doing this, in each of these boxes, we actually get 4. I'll do that. 4 sample filaments. We get a 3D printing tool of some sort and a
Nice.
special project. And because we open this without looking at any of it, I don't know what any of it is. So it's a surprise.
It's all a surprise.
Next up, we got. I have no idea how to say this. Sandos.
Sando? Like sandwiches?
SANDOZ 3D filaments. It's premium PLA. It looks like a white. It's just a white. I like it. And it's let's see if you can see how it's spelled. Can you guys see that?
Look at that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Sandos.
I don't know. Close enough. So we'll have to check that out. 3D spaghetti. I like it. Uh-oh, Lindsay said mine. Oh, she said mine with the purple. Lindsay's
Like that
watching.
one right there. Let's, right
So they're watching in the house just to make sure we don't do anything too crazy. The next one's from 3D Printing Canada, and it is coffee brown. I like
Ooh.
coffee. But I don't know if we can really show the color of it. Oh, yeah, we can. Look at that.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good color. That's good brown.
That's a
3D
nice.
Canada, I love those guys. They're amazing.
I think this is going to be the perfect 3D printed poop emoji color.
It could. You can do your poop emojis with that. Yeah.
With coffee brown.
Perfect.
Nice. So we got candy. You want some root beer? That's Dad's root beer candy. Oh,
Yoink.
here's another
Wow,
one.
that went fast.
This is a Dad's root beer candy. Will go to Dad. How about
Those are
that?
good. Perfect.
Now, what printer makes that there, Pooch? Which one makes the candy?
Candy printers.
Candy
Okay,
printer.
perfect.
Candy 3D printers.
So I like it. So what we got is a printed pamphlet in each box as well. Let's see if I can. There we go. You can kind of see it there, right?
I think a little scroller one.
I won't make you read it because it's tiny there. Yeah. There you go. Josh said it went in your mouth, wrapper and all. Yep, it did.
The whole thing.
He caught that. Llama said, "Holy disappearing candy." All right.
Yeah.
So what Josh says here, happy Father's Day to all the dad makers out there. This month I've included stickers for a couple maker dads, Mad Monkey Jordan and the Edutech of Jim. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. To be 100% clear, Josh actually said, look, and he sent me a picture of the sticker. And he said, I got these for the next box. Is that cool? said, well, of course it's cool, but I'll pay you for him. And he wouldn't let me pay him for him. So thank you so much. That is awesome, man.
Cool, Josh.
Josh is a stand-up guy. It was awesome. I was excited just to see something in the box. I was, anyways, for the project, I came up with a project that I think would be pretty cool for the dad maker space. A motion-activated light. I use versions of these I've bought on in random areas of my house to add more light to an area that I'm working in. So I hope you find them useful. The accessory, I almost said what it was before we pulled it out. The accessory is an Allen key hex screwdriver. The 4 attachments are in the handle. Pull the cap off. So we'll check that out in a second, but that's a pretty nice one.
Yeah.
I love when you're working on the printers, I love having a bigger handle than just the just the little Allen wrench, right?
And it has interchangeable tips.
Yeah, we'll get that out in a second. Like last year's anniversary project next month is going to require a lot of soldering, so get some practice in. I truly appreciate everyone's support these last few months. They've been they've been more trying than the previous months, not just for me, but also for a lot of you. One thing I've always loved about this community is that we're all here for each other. I definitely am here for you. Thank you, Josh, Alien 3D. Thanks, Josh. Thank you so much.
Good message.
Josh is a man, and he puts this out. So he said that's the hex. Let's see if I cover our faces, it actually zooms right there. We go.
Yeah, nice.
Okay,
let's see it.
Apparently, you pull the back off.
Right.
Oh, look at that! Check that out. It stores them in there.
Wow.
And then you toss them in the top, and you have a full. That's pretty awesome.
That's a great tool there.
How many times have you
put one in there? I want to see it in action.
Oh, you want to see it in there?
Is it long? Is it really long when you have the handle on there, or what is it? I wasn't seeing how it. Putting you on the spot.
I almost said something out loud with my niece standing behind me when you said, "Is it really long?" When you put it in there, but I didn't.
We all appreciate your appropriateness. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so it is.
Yeah. So it's definitely. I mean, that's a good size.
That's a good tool, man.
I like it, especially when you're working in there. Like putting these, putting printers together or working on them. Even sometimes you really need to go up in there, and it really sucks to hold the back end of an Allen key. So this is awesome. Thank you so much, Josh. But we get a 3D printing.
Are they ball head too?
No.
The straight tip.
Let me see if I can show you here. Not really ball head.
I see what they did. So it's like the shaft is circular, and then
exactly.
Nice.
They like milled it at the end there.
Cool.
Whatever they did.
It's good.
Michael H says, "Are they ball head?" No, they're not ball head. That's okay, Josh. They're still awesome. But on the bottom, let's see if I can show you this. On each one, it's going to zoom in my face instead. I got to keep covering our faces.
Does it tell you what size?
Yeah, it tells you what size.
Oh, that's nice.
It's hard to show you there. Yeah. This camera is awesome for the auto zoom. I really love it. And it finds faces, which is a problem if you're trying to show somebody something and not covering your face.
You know what you should do, Jim, is just get a bag for your head that you put on.
Yes.
And then you put your bag on, and then you can show people stuff.
Nice. Can it be the same bag that Lindsay gave me to wear in the house?
Yes.
So
also the muzzle that keeps you quiet.
I love it. So there's the Mad Monkey. I believe that's the sticker for there we go. Let's see.
Nope. There it is. Everybody hide. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Daytime.
And thank you so much, Josh.
Look at
I really
that.
appreciate that.
Wait, Josh had those made? He just had those made for
right.
you?
He just had them made for it. I mean,
that's cool.
Thank you so much, man. I actually I built a filament. Well, I didn't build. I bought a filament cabinet over here, and it's metal. And I'm going to start putting all my stickers on it, on like the front door. So
see, I always am looking for new things to do with my stickers, right? It's like I find my laptop cover, and then I cover the whole thing in stickers, and then it's like, do I just keep layering them on?
I remember that because didn't you get a new one recently? And you're like, what do I do with all these stickers? I can't take them off.
I know, right? But it's like, do you start
Bag
fresh at some point? I don't know. So it's
Right.
like we just get larger. It's good. It's nice to have a good space to put all your stickers, man. I think it's a good idea.
Brian Vine says, bag on, bag off, bag on, bag
Bagger.
off, a bagger. Yeah. That's funny. So in the project side, I don't want to take this all out because it's all in the packaging, but it looks like some boards, some LEDs, a power cable. Well, I forgot we're way over here today. A power cable.
Cool.
So some really cool boards. You know what? We need another nightlight in Tristan's room. So this could be pretty awesome. And that little panel of LED should do it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you, Josh. So
it's a fun little project. And those alien boxes are pretty sweet. You've gotten some pretty awesome stuff out of those.
yeah, for sure. I love the tools. I actually, one of the things I won was that nozzle remover. It's like a ratchet. It is amazing. I love that thing.
Now, is it just because like Slice makes one that's like for theirs? So is it a torque wrench or is it just a ratchet? And then is there something to hold the hot block with too, or do you have to use like
it's all built into one.
It's an all-in-one ratchet. I don't think I saw that.
See that box that's silver? Can you reach it? See the blue clampy thing right under that? There you go. So actually, it came with a whole bunch of nozzle. What are they called?
Grips,
I
maybe.
just totally lost what I was talking about. It came with a whole bunch of nozzle wrenches. Josh can correct me on this because sockets. There we go. Thank you, Zolan. I don't know where that word went, but for a minute, socket left my vocabulary. And then what you do is you got this. I won this. So I think everybody got the sockets. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, everybody.
Yes.
And then this is the Z Catch one, right?
Yeah.
And then you pop your socket in here,
Right.
Inside of here,
Right.
and then you put this around the block,
Right.
so it holds the block. You pop your socket in, and you can remove it.
And is that aluminum?
Yeah,
What
it's
Aluminum?
metal.
It's definitely metal.
I believe it's aluminum. It's heavy for sure. Kind of reminds me of a camshaft, but but yeah, it's awesome. It's heavy. Yeah, Brian Vine says it's heavy too. It is very heavy. It's hard to portray how heavy that is, but
Cheers. And then the heat transfer from the hot block isn't an issue. Like you just got to do it quick before that thing heats up as well.
I've never had it heat up my hands. Actually, I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, because you got to do that with the block hot, right? So you don't want.
Right. So, and what came in the box that month? I believe what came in the box that month, if I remember right, were all of these sockets.
Wow.
So, and then as the winner, I actually won that wrench that went with them, right? So,
Right.
Let's see if I can block our faces. There we go.
Cool.
So it came with all these different sizes, and then you pop those on. It's super cool. And I don't know. I love that tool. And the tools. Can you throw that in the back there? This is Brie Vanna White. No. But the tools we get some really, really cool stuff in the alien boxes. So check that out. Even if you have not tried it and you want to try it one time, I definitely suggest that. Usually I do this in video form, so I'd say in the description, use my link, and then I get $5 off. You get $5 off. I think how it goes for the first box. Because we're not on that video, I don't have it in the link right now. But if you're watching back, I'll drop it in there. Otherwise, go to my channel, find any of the alien videos. And Josh is awesome. If you use my link and you do one box even, I suggest doing it. This is like a year for me, I believe now. But you get $5 and I get $5 if it's your first time. So
everybody gets $5. You get $5.
Everybody gets $5. So anyways, yeah, win-win. Laser eyes, Jim dead. Cooked puddle of dust. Uh-oh. What did I do? Cooch. Oh, the Z Catch is 7.4 ounces.
Okay.
For weight. I guess somebody just gave you the weight of it.
All right.
I got the stink eye. Breeze, are you giving me the look? Oh, I see it now. Yeah, right here. I couldn't see it on my screen. But yeah, so that was the first of 2 alien boxes. I still have another one to go, but those are fun. I love those, and I love the samples because you get a lot. You get a lot in that sample to check out. Brian Vines just hooked it up. That's my code. If you go to Alien 3D and grab a UFO box. Thank you, Brian.
Cool.
Look at that stand-up guy because he has his own. He could have dropped in there. Wait a minute, is that yours, Brian? You just saying it's mine?
All right, hey, I'm ready for HotMakes. Are you ready for HotMakes? We have other stuff.
I know we've been BSing this long. All right, what do we got? How about hot mess? Should we do hot mess first?
Should we start with the messes? Sure.
Let's do it.
Something. Just show me something hot, Jim.
Let's do it. Now that the advertising's done, look at that.
Mess. Mess.
A little hot mess.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I don't have a sweet thing yet. We're gonna have to get with Caleb for the hot messes, but we're gonna start with this one, and I'm gonna make it full screen so you can see it a little better. How about that? Does that sound good?
Yes.
Nice. So this one right here is Brian Lovett. He says, happens to the best of us. We showed a bunch of these last week.
Sure does.
But that's kind of like, I kind of thought this looked like a snail.
Yeah.
You know, and then I don't know what this, maybe a shrimp on a snail.
Lightning. I was going to say potato bug, but nice.
There you go. And then that's what came out of it. That's rough.
Okay.
So thanks for tagging. I'm guessing Zolan tagged us. I'm just going to guess because he is the new Warcocky.
Then Tom Jackson couldn't remember. He's like, "There's a tag for this, but I couldn't remember what." Thanks, Tom.
Yes, Tom Jackson, Filament Frenzy. There's a tag, but he asked Zolan to help out. So thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So what this is, I guess I should explain. So what a hot mess is a fail or something catastrophic or something that happened to a project you're working on. In this case, the filament got stuck all around the hot end, which caused a big mess.
Yeah, and then it didn't fit.
This happens when stuff doesn't stick as it should.
Yes.
So can that happen on any of those printers at any
Pretty much.
time?
Any printer at any time.
That's right.
Joys of 3D printing.
That's right. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
3D Meltdown on Discord, shared by, let's see here, the Red Gamer FPV. Look at that mess.
Oh man.
This also happens when something
Charlie's of Doom right there. That's terrible.
It's Weird Al's hair when it turns gray.
Yeah.
Man, that's
a bad
rough.
sign, especially when you have 15 minutes to put all this together and then run out.
Yeah.
Nobody likes going back to that.
You come back
And
you
there
come
you go.
Yeah, you come back after a couple hours and it looks like that.
Always.
The worst is when it's like you stick around to watch the first couple layers and you're like, okay, this is looking good or whatever. And the minute you turn your back,
Yeah.
Spaghetti Town.
And that is in 3D printing world, this is spaghetti. Because that's what it looks like. All right, next. Geeky Faye made it again. Third week in a row.
That's interesting. So she's just showing a bunch of partials here, right?
She said today is one of those days.
Yeah.
Oh, got it in the end. Yeah.
Got it in the end.
But man, sometimes it takes this many tries.
Yeah. I had one of those just the other day. Just come back. It was air printing, right? So it's like, there's all kinds of different failures. Like sometimes if you're lucky, you just I don't know if you're lucky, you get a jam and then it just kind of air prints. And so you don't get the spaghetti, but you come back like 8 hours later and you only had like the first hour's worth of the print done. All right, that happens.
It looks like what you ended up there with some horseshoes.
Yeah,
right?
Horseshoes.
Some miniature horseshoes. Have a little fun.
Yeah, there you go. Little Lucky Charms.
Not a
Unicorn feet, purple hearts.
Yeah, unicorn feet. Oh boy, nice work, Geeky Faye, on getting that one working. But Mike says, "How about some Elmer's glue?"
Yeah,
I like it. Chris Travis had a print, came off the bed. That's That's the best Warcocky I've seen, I think.
It's like, ugh. It's like Warcocky gray matter. Just that's crazy.
That is a Warcocky when he sees something that makes him mad in the forums.
That's a mad, like a layer shift, big time.
This right here is perfect, though. I think I would put that on a shelf.
It's very it's very artsy. I like it.
And if this is truly hanging, hats off to that bridging. Like
some good cooling. I mean, your print fans work pretty well if you got.
Right. This should have been up here.
So I got to ask this question, right? So you have a fail like this.
Yeah.
Is there any way to,
recover?
Use this stuff,
recover that or reattach it?
There are
elements on that?
techniques, all kinds of techniques. I mean, sometimes it's as easy as just measuring where it failed and literally just printing the rest of it, like from the bottom, and then just super gluing it together. So it just depends on. It just depends on what it is and how perfect you need it to be. But for something like that, that's probably going to be your easiest bet. There's some techniques. I have actually a video on my channel from a while back where if you have a printer that can home a certain way, you can actually measure and potentially recover. But there's issues with that based on as the plastic cools over time, you're not going to ever get the good layer adhesion where you start over again. So sometimes super is just a better option for that.
Robbie Mack, you win. In my opinion, so far, you've got the best comment of the night. That's a decapitated. So that
is completely detated from the rest of his head.
Yeah. So the model is a print of another guy in the community named Chris Warcocky. Made from a different one, right? So his name is Warcocky. So the Kapakaki works, like you said, though. It should be completely severed, I think. Shori, what's up, David? How you doing? All right, what else we got? This one was made famous by Stefan.
How does that even happen? What is it? It's like he just left it in his car.
This is phenomenal. Someone, I think he even said 3D Benchy by Salvador Dali.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to see if he responded because I never looked. Someone asked him if he meant to do that or if that was one of his special nozzles. Because he just made that mini lathe and made his own nozzles or got that mini lathe. But I don't see that he responded.
TL. No, it literally looks like he just took a heat gun and
Joel says, is that Benchy intoxicated? That's sick.
I think he forgot it on the dash of his car.
Joel?
What was that?
I think if that's what you're seeing, you're the one that's intoxicated. The Benchy in the middle.
Heated chamber accidentally kicked in, maybe.
Sure.
Nice. But that is one of the coolest benchies, whether it was meant to be or not. I don't know, but that was one of the coolest benchies I've ever seen.
Mind trip. I love it.
Yeah. And last but not least, Devin.
There's another Benchy.
It floats. It
does float.
It was a failure. Where did she say here? Oh, we got to go back. Hang on. There we go.
Going 700% Benchy.
Yeah. 700%.
That's a big Benchy right there.
That is. Right. And then they prove it floats. Right?
Well,
sure, that's a hot mess.
Hey.
That is but that infill though.
Yeah.
I like it.
The gyroid is so hot right now.
I love it. I love that infill. Yeah.
Get the Kapakaki and put him in and float down the river.
The Kapakaki can float down the river, Dad said.
The river Styx.
I love it.
Kapakaki and his partial severed Benchy.
I love it. Nice. And it could be hauling all of the broken prints from Geeky Faye.
Right.
Yeah. Just put them all together, and then we could drag the spaghetti behind it, look like a current.
There's some art there. You just make the water that it floats in is the spaghetti.
Oh yes, perfect.
Right.
I love that. Yeah, nice. So that right there was Hot Mess. And what Hot Mess is, you go on Twitter or you can find me. I think people are actually hitting me on Facebook too. But all you have to do is do hashtag HotMakes like normal, and then type like, "Hey, this is a hot mess," and then I'll see hot mess in the description, and we have a new category that we'll throw on there. It might not be every week, but we had a couple this week, and we wanted to get them on there for you because we just started that last week. So
That's fun.
Yeah.
The failures are also part of the journey, right? So it's like we love seeing
right.
And it makes us all feel better when it's not just us that's like having to deal with the failures, right? It's like it happens to the best of us, and then we can move on with our prints.
Chris Travis says, "Ship them off to the island of misfits." Exactly. And someone else, Shark got your Benji. I love it. So I think for the next one, we're gonna do some hot makes of the week, right? I think we need some crowd participation. We're gonna mesh this with hot or not. So when we go through these, right? When we go through them in the chat, let us know. Hey, is that hot? Or maybe you don't think so. Just say nah. It's okay if you don't. We all don't have to like everything, right?
Right.
Is that cool?
Sounds good, man. I love hearing people's opinions. I mean, that's just really what the internet is made for, right?
This is also true.
What could possibly go wrong?
So the real reason I wanted to
chat,
the real reason I want to do that is just so I could play this. I love it. All right, so I'm going to share some audio on this one here because we have some with some audio. Boom! There we go.
Jay, at it again.
Welcome. You want to see this full screen? Or you want to see us in there?
I like full screen. Let's go. Let's go.
I like full screen.
Tired of looking at us.
We'll stick it full screen. Tom Jackson at it again, just like you said. This is a where was it here?
Cutest.
Yes.
Mini.
Another Wexter, right?
I love how Wexter goes like deep into the the pop culture archives for his minis here. But the Locutus, I was a big Star Trek Next Generation fan.
Right.
And, I was super giddy to see the little mini Locutus. I loved it.
You know what? And I love the color. This is that Filamentum gold happens.
Yep.
And I might have to get this gold to make some signage for the baby's room. Lindsay really wants some letters. His name specifically in Harry Potter font.
Ooh, that would be a good use of the gold for sure.
So Lindsay, if you're watching, let me know what you think of this color so we can put this on the list of golds to check out. You cannot download it. Resistance is futile. Yeah, there you go. But sweet, nice job too. That's a really good print. I think we have at least 6 of these on every episode. No.
What's that? The
Wexter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got such a huge catalog now.
Right. Oh, Wexter is awesome. I'm talking about the little those little figurines.
Right.
Yeah. What do we got here? Let's see here. From Lion Tower Miniatures on Patreon, printed on a Prusa SL1. Look at that. Now
is that real grass? Is it a plane?
It might be. It kind of looks like it. It says non-Reaper related miniatures. This is let's see. ReaperCon is getting closer, and we would like some motivation to inspire us to keep the coal burning hot. So yeah, all I know is this paint job is awesome.
It's
and I think you're right. This might be real grass.
It's a chia. No, it's not a chia.
Oh, people are saying hot.
Hot.
WT. We got some real hot faces. Freaking cool.
Hotfully done. Yes.
Thank you. Hotfully done. Yeah.
Brian Vine's hot flashes from the whole thing.
She said the gold is a little dark. Prefer a lighter silk gold. Okay. Good to know. We'll watch for one.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, did you see this one yet?
Yeah, the eggs animatronic.
Oh my god! So this is the what he said. The eggs animatronic has its first closed shell, no exposed wires Wait, let's see. Closed shell. No exposed wires run. Seems to be working great. A few minor bugs to work out. Let me maximize this because we need to see this full screen. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Check this out. Sure.
All right.
Yep.
Can't hear it.
Can they see me if I get that chair for them?
So weird. Too bad you can't hear. I thought I told it to put audio through, but it might be really quiet.
Yeah.
But when he pushes the button, it goes through all the motions now.
I love the eyebrows.
That is awesome. The eyes, the eyebrows, the mouth, the bow tie.
A little shifty, little bow tie. It's not a top hat. It's what are the ones that are like, the red, white, and blue?
Oh yeah, like the like the
What do they
brim.
call those ones that the barbershop quartet wears, right?
Right. That's awesome. I gotta say, nice work on that. That is some awesome stuff. Jim Scuba, but Jim Scuba 2386. Nice work.
Not to be confused with any of the other Jim Scubas out there.
No, not the 2,385 other ones.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope, no, sir.
I wonder if that was his AOL account.
I don't know.
Oh, this one right here comes to us from Gary. Schultznet is what he goes by. It's his wife's birthday present on an Ender 3 Pro Hatchbox filament. He's only had a printer for like a month.
So TARDIS? No.
Yeah,
What is,
TARDIS.
but
look,
it's got a little. What is the top on there? Is that the standard
light?
Maybe it's the I'm used to seeing it enclosed, but I need to see the whole. Okay.
Well, I mean, look,
It's just showing the close up.
he's got this Ender 3 dialed in pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's a little top,
There we go.
but it's just bigger than a size can of Fago.
Okay.
And so instead of a banana for scale, we got the Fago for scale.
There you go.
I like it.
So that kind of shows that somebody brand new with a printer can create something cool.
Very cool. Yes. And he's dialing this thing in really nice. I mean, his lines are good. What do you think, Pooch?
Yeah, I mean that Ender 3, the Pro. I mean, even it's like out of the box. It's pretty tough to beat for the money, for sure. For sure.
Nice work, Gary. Nice work. What do we? Oh my God, this might be my favorite one for the day. Hey, by the way, boy has a lot of time on his hands. I forgot to see if they thought LOL Fago. Sorry. That's the light shell. We need a Guinness for scale. I like your thought there. So,
Johnny 5.
This one might be one of my favorites.
No disassemble.
Sorry for another video. Added a bit of neck rotation, and it brings him to life. I'll plug the head in tomorrow, and we'll have a voice and eyebrow movement. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Have you seen this yet?
No.
Oh, look at this.
I love Johnny 5. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
That's all made from a printer. Mm-hmm. Isn't that fabulous?
It's probably made from several things, but I think a lot of it was 3D printed as well.
Yeah. Wow, look at just
it's cool.
The degree of articulation on that is just incredible. I can't imagine when he gets those if he gets the eyes moving, like what do you want to call them? His eyelids, I guess, the flaps.
Right? His eyebrows or whatever.
Mm.
I can't wait. I haven't gone back to look, and I should have. Zolan could probably tell us because he's hacked that one too. But all I got to say is Dave Stapley, I think is his name, or Stapley. Nice work. That is a phenomenal Johnny 5.
Yeah, really is. One of the interesting things about this is that I think 3D printing has really enabled a lot more people to get into some of these other, things like robotics, like really detailed robotics. You've seen what Jim's done with his animatronics and all of that stuff that just wouldn't have felt accessible for a lot of people a while ago. Even if there are other ways and other materials that you can make these things out of, it almost allows you to feel like, hey, I can pretty much print any of these little parts, and it just depends on what the application is. But there's so many other hobbies that have been enabled as a result of 3D printers allowing you to get into them, which is really cool to see this kind of thing.
Well, and like you said, it's bringing more people than ever before into it, and especially with the price point of the Ender 3 Pro or Ender 3. I mean, I have wasted $160 on way worse than a 3D printer.
Sure have. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. A wavy bowl and monstrosity frame developed a cool online mandala, right?
Mandala maker.
Mandala. Okay, here we go.
The Mandala-matic. Yeah. So Mandala Roseworks does a lot of the mods for the Railcore. Wayne over there runs that, and I guess I'm not sure what his involvement was in the software, but obviously Jason Pruce has been doing these color lithophanes now for quite a while, and so he took,
look at that.
what is it? It's the random software generation.
Oh, let me go back and look here.
He got that, and then he turned it into a lithophane.
Yeah, super cool. With a palette, of course.
Maybe it has nothing to do with Mandala Roseworks. Hold on a second here. I think I was just connecting some dots that might not have existed. I'm not entirely sure. So hold on. It's Ferez 3D made he's the one that did Wavy Bowl. Didn't he also do that marble track thing or the maze generator as well? Like, he does a lot of like really interesting random programming, but like, I guess I'm not up to speed of like, is this particular pattern? It like reminds me of fractals and stuff like that. He calls it a Mandalo-matic. So I don't know enough about it. I need to research this more.
We got to look that up. But that's I love the color lithophanes. I just showed my dad a lithophane earlier today. We were just looking through prints we've done. And I don't think he's never seen one before.
No, never have. Those are amazing.
Go fast forward again really quick so we can see the final product, because I think I was busy talking over like while we actually got to see. But like Jason's like light table and like just the amount of detail.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Jason Pruce is colorblind.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I love that little known fact that a lot of people have, like, and yet he still is able to like do
That's
these
phenomenal.
Put it all together.
Nice work. What do you guys think? Is that hot or not? A couple people said some hot.
Okay, just what the design is called. For some reason, I was like connecting dots that weren't there, because I know he uses his Railcore, and he was talking about Railcore. I'm like, oh, Mandala Roseworks. Like, I didn't realize that's actually, and that is probably like he picked that name for the name of his business because of something like this, and I didn't even know that. So I'm learning as we go as well.
People are saying hot. I love it. All right, next. Things are coming together nicely with a tank.
Zolan, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure. The lid looks great as pictured. No electronics yet. 2.7 kilograms. The only complaint is the lid print is a part. The lid is that part of exceeds the tread boundaries. I'm not sure what he means, but check that out. That's pretty sick.
Wow.
Working no electronics yet, but it's going to have electronics, I believe.
So it doesn't work yet?
I see. This is what he meant. Probably the lid.
Oh. So if the thing like flips over, it can't.
Something. But it's pretty cool. Each one of these tracks is probably individually. It must be individually printed, right?
Yeah.
Because each one looks like a pin in there. Looks like a door maybe for the electronics. I'm excited to see this when it's done. Brandon, nice work. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. We'll follow you and we'll find out.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, this one's awesome. This one, initial proof of concept test. Reese's cup launcher. Got to have a little fun.
That's solid right there. But where's the Reese's, man? Put a real Reese's in there, and then somebody's got to be on the receiving end, catch it in their mouth.
I don't know what just happened, but you went all robot on us.
I did?
Oh, you're still all robot. Did you hit your button?
I am a robot.
It sounds like you hit your modulator button.
Modulator, demodulator. I didn't do anything.
Whoa. Does anybody else hear that, or is it just me?
That's weird.
Let us know in the comments, because it looks like when you're playing with your soundboard, it looks like you pressed a button on the soundboard.
No, I don't have my soundboard right now. Am I still?
Oh, they're saying it's just me. Weird.
Wow.
All right, then. It's just me. Sounds good everywhere else.
You get to listen to me as a robot then.
This is phenomenal. I'm not even. Did they sound like a robot?
Yeah, definitely.
Record it on your phone. I want to hear it later.
I'll record it.
Hang on real quick.
R2D2.
All right, talk again.
The Poochbot 5000.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not doing it anymore, of course.
I removed you and re-added you to the stream, and you're fine.
Oh,
that was awesome.
Bummer.
You could have been Johnny 5, but like more robot-y.
Johnny 5. Well, thanks for that, the StreamYard.
BVD. Brian Vines tagged this one.
Yeah, Terry's. I love this.
Terry did a phenomenal job here on a lamp. Man.
Well, I wanted to see a video of it because supposedly the valve is the switch for the whole thing, and it like turns the light on and off.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
And I want to know how he did that because it looks like it's a standard pipe valve.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Oh wait, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Thank
We're
you.
bringing it up. Oh, I can't maximize it.
I hadn't seen that before. He just did it as a little GIF there. There it is.
I can't maximize it.
I missed that before.
There we go.
So is that just all 3D printed? Because it looks.
I think that's pipe.
And he's just got like a little rotary
A switch
of some kind.
Nice.
Interesting.
That's super cool. Yeah, it looks like I don't think it's 3D printed. I think this is actual pipe.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought he said he did part of it.
This looks like it maybe could be 3D printed here.
He did all the cutouts with his MPCNC. I remember him saying that. But
right.
Anyway, are there more details below?
Super cool.
I just like to make up stuff apparently as I go.
Let's see. MP. Here we go.
Da, da, da.
It made short work of this 1-inch plywood, 6 pieces in all.
Sanding? Gross. Turn it off.
Yeah. No sanding.
Pooch doesn't sand.
Oh, there we go. Then he taps it.
Yep.
Then he drops the outlet in there.
Tamper resistant.
The
Very
stain
nice.
color. No, there you go. That's for you. More. Next step is more sanding. Yeah. So that's what we got so far. But nice work, Terry. Man, that looks good.
I want details on the switch.
Details on the switch. Pooch wants switch details now.
I demand it.
Jeff DeBoer here. Let's see here.
It's mouse armor?
Yeah, give me a few weeks and I can give you 5 mice, it says. More or less. So yeah, I believe it's mouse armor, arts, and mice. But let's see. Check that out.
Wow. Okay. So we've gone from the cat armor of do you remember the cat armor? There was a 3D printed cat armor that Jay did a long time ago.
This is another reason why I should get mice.
Yeah. My niece said this is another reason why she should get mice.
Do you think they'd like wearing it?
Hey, for mothers listening, maybe that could happen.
Also, what are they on, like irons? They look like they're riding iron surfboards.
Iron surfboards of the mouse. The mice.
Would that
Very
be
creative.
3D printer?
I believe we can go back and see if there's any details. I think they're 3D printed and painted. Is that what you're seeing?
I would imagine they'd have to be. I'm gonna guess resin. Does it say anything about resin? Let's see.
Well, there's 6. Hang on.
I want mice.
Let's see. I don't see anything so far about what it is. Nope.
Is there
I
any
don't see-
Canadian funds?
We need more info.
Amazing.
Jeff, if you're out
Very
there.
unique. Never seen anything like that.
What?
Art mice. I've never seen anything like that. It doesn't say anything about 3D printing though, so I'm not sure. I want to know what the medium is.
Right. If anybody out there knows, let us know. But people are saying looks great. That's hot. Terry's in the house. Hey Terry, nice work again on that. Let's see. It's black iron pipe drilled out, a globe valve, and wired in a lamp switch.
A globe valve wired in a lamp.
Sorry, Terry, I just saw that you said that. But yeah, black iron pipe drilled out, a globe valve, and wired in a lamp switch. So maybe just a turn on. Turn
okay,
off.
so I get it. It's like the old school lamp switches. You reach it, turn it on. So he drilled out the part of the valve so that it was attaching to the lamp switch.
Yep. Right. So there we go. So if we're looking, it's one of these switches, like he did, right? Yeah.
These doohickeys.
Yeah. One of these doohickeys.
Like a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, a little bit bright, maximum brightness. You could yeah.
That's hot. I love it, man. Nice work, Terry. Let's see. Need more info on the valve switch assembly. Mad Mike says, we just got some. We better rock and roll. I just realized what time it was. So I believe we have 2 RoboCops tonight. First one comes from Grumpy Dude.
Ooh,
and this is from on the Elegoo Mars.
Yeah.
Wexter, let's see, by Wexter, painted by him. So this. Very nice.
I thought it looked weird that RoboCop looked like he was wearing lipstick.
I was, maybe it's maybe it's Roberta Cop. Yeah.
Roberta
Cop.
Maybe.
I don't know. Damn it, it's Karen says. Anyways, I love her name, by the way. Yeah. What else do we got here? Oh, the Punisher. Fotis Mint does it again.
I haven't seen the Punisher yet. I saw the Duke Nukem.
There you go.
Well, that's a good one. Oh, look at that scowl.
Yeah, there you go.
Quite a detail.
Yeah. Fotis Mint is a guy that designs a ton of stuff, and we pretty much feature him every week on something.
Because he's always cranking out awesome stuff.
Yeah, he is. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Yeah. It's like, take my money.
Right.
Nice work on the Punisher. That is awesome. This one was cool. It's something different. A little dress. This is the workshop.
I like it.
What was that?
I like it's M Velasco, so Emily online.
Okay.
She's a new discovery for me. I only started following her I think a week or 2 ago. But anyway, I'm digging this.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's looks like it's made out of durable canvas drop cloth featuring and let's just check it out. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's solid.
Made out of a drop cloth. I
think she's a Cali girl too. I feel like I looked her up. She's I'm not sure exactly where, but nice. I feel like it's something in California when I.
That's awesome, and I love the boots to go with it.
Right. Cool boots, man.
Nice work. And we had to throw something different in for a change, and the lamp and the dress is.
I dig it, and it's canvas.
I definitely did. We need to get some sewing people in here, and they can.
We had Amy in here last.
She is phenomenal. Yeah, that's true. She is phenomenal.
But I know she's very mixed. I mean, she does it all, but I know she does like a lot of sewing, and there's a lot more people that probably. It'd be nice to see some more crossover, right? Because
let's do it.
I think we see crossover in a lot of the other making disciplines, but sewing maybe there's not. Maybe there needs to be more 3D printed template work or laser something so that there's more crossover, right?
Right, I agree. So this next one right here comes from Graphite, right? That's how you say it, Graphite. I totally apologize. I know Zolan reached out to me yesterday and asked me a question and asked me if I had a few minutes to talk. And I was working on some electrical in the garage, and time got away, and I totally forgot to respond. Thank you.
Oh, you ghosted
reaching out, but I apologize, Zolan. I know I chatted you, and I'm sorry, Graphite, for not reaching out to you because I totally lost track of time. But Zolan says if you zoom in on the helmet in the third print, and you can see someone tried to take the helmet off. So check out this RoboCop. Same RoboCop, different paint job, right?
Right.
So look at that.
Oh,
No lipstick on this one. Not that lipstick's wrong on RoboCop.
Okay, so Graphic did this one. Who did the paint job on the last one? That was
I got to go back because I can't remember. That was like 37 seconds
it's
ago.
the same model. It's Wexter's model on both of them, right?
Yeah. Wexter's model on both. The head is resin. The body is FDM. Look at that. Oh,
Grumpy dude, it was
he reached out to him. I got you. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job, Wexter. But the paint job on this one is
What did it say? You won't regret at the bottom of that?
what was that?
Grumpy dude did
Oh, that's right. Grumpy dude. Grumpy guy.
Yeah.
Grumpy dude.
Yeah.
Where did it say?
Last one.
Oh, right here. Join now. You won't
No,
regret.
you won't regret.
Classic little RoboCop. Nice work there, Graphite. And RoboCocky would be funny. Oh, boy.
Oh, Robococky. I like it.
It's like this, but with a giant beard coming out.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Here's another one of my favorites this week. Tom V2. He's getting there slowly, right?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Check this out. It says,
scary.
Oh,
Do you-
look at that.
can you hear it?
Yeah, I can. Also, I love the OG rep box right there. That's like the
Yes.
vintage now.
That's scary.
Hey, the red box are familiar.
So good. Yeah, that's one of his first ones.
That's the V1 right there, man. Those are rare. I think there's only like maybe, I want to say there's only like 60 or 70 of those out there.
Jeez.
I think of how many of the V1 we actually did before we jumped to 1.5. Anyway,
Nacho-
dude, I love
Nacho
Blacky's
3D.
work on the Mystery Science Theater 3000 stuff. It's awesome.
Yes, very awesome. Nacho 3D printed a Seiko 6105 at 4:1 scale. Wanted to make the printer work hard, and what better than this project when its time is to stay at home. So check this out. That's some awesome stuff there.
What?
I want to know if it works though. I need to know.
That's amazing.
I don't know if he says.
Wow.
But
So you got a piece of acrylic in there and everything. Look at that.
Yeah. And 4:1. That's a big piece there too on an Ultimaker.
Where would you wear that? Like wear it around like you got to go like WTF belt style, like boom,
It's straight up around your neck. Come on.
around like Flava Flav style.
Flavor Flav style.
Okay.
Nice work though. This thing came out awesome. The whole project looks phenomenal. What do you think?
You like pull? You think it like you pull? If you pull the crown out and rotate it, does it? Do you think it sets it?
maybe.
Is it
Maybe.
Thing? Has somebody?
Speaking of the time, we better rock and roll. I didn't realize what time it was.
No,
Here's
you gotta give me proper time to rant.
you're gonna rant away. We got two more. Photosmith Punisher action featuring some printed solid Jesse Soul Black glitter PLA and overcast gray glitter. 0.12 layer height on the Punisher. Nice work.
0.12 millimeter layer height. Nice.
So we saw it earlier, right? We saw it in the render and then on his printer, right?
Yep.
Now he saw it in this color. That's cool.
That's cool.
Looking good there, Chris.
Yes.
He always gives you that detail.
The Angry War Cocky.
Yeah.
We need the Robo Cocky, though. And last but not least, Cat 3D. I can't say Annapurna in Nepal. There you go.
Yeah.
I printed it for a friend. Incredible filament, really perfect for printing 3D topical.
Topo.
If I could read. Topographic.
It's a great. You know, that's
Wow.
Martin's
specialty, right? He's
yeah,
so
he paints them and they're phenomenal. But this is a really cool print. I always like to see people who do it. It's really cool to do this. I grew up in Wyoming, you know, and that's where my dad is visiting today from. And
right. There's all kinds of great topography in Wyoming.
and
That's right.
I was just thinking, we could do some really cool stuff. But what time we got?
Time to rant. Time to rant. Give me the screen.
Do it. There you go.
Gotcha. Here's what I want to complain about today, and I know you're all with me on this one. Passwords. Okay, look, everything we do is tied to a password these days. I'm getting up and close, and I'm spitting at you. I'm fired up because let me tell you what happens. It's like inevitably I've got so many different passwords for so many different things, and then nobody allows the same pattern anymore. It's like these ones require symbols. This one has to have a capital. This is a number, and it's like I know they say it's bad practice to have the same password like for everything, but I mean nobody's got time to make unique things, right? So there's all these different tools you can use and all of this, but the most maddening thing for me of all, right? Because it's like you can always do a password reset or whatever, but I'm keying in, I'm keying the password, and I guess the usual suspects. That's not it. Clears the whole password out, right? Then I got to go in and do it again, and they're all obfuscated by those little dots. Right. And of course, there's all the ones that won't let you click to show so I can see what I'm actually typing. So I fat finger it and I get a cap I'm not supposed to or whatever. And then finally I get fed up and I go to reset it and I go to reset my password. And it's like, oh, you can't use one of your past 5 passwords. Like I've got more than 5 passwords to select between. And so then I start just screaming. I know it's one of my 5 passwords and I go back and none of them are working. I don't know what to do. I freak out. It's frustrating, Jim. It's frustrating. It's all hell. Like it's 2020. Why don't we have a better system? Why can't you scan my retina or something? Like why can't my voice be my passport or just use the 2-factor authenticate? Just send me a text, man. Just send me a text. I'll tell you and I'll say, hey, yeah, I approve that. That's good. Let me in. Right?
Yeah, I agree, man. And I know a couple people said try being in IT. I think he is in IT, and I definitely am at the hospital. But Tripod Garage says they don't allow the last 9 passwords.
Oh.
And Dolan says that's okay. He uses a 62 character password format.
Yeah,
but I agree 100%. Oh my God, password, especially at the hospital, we get a password for everything, a password for every application. And
they force you to reset it like once a month, right? Like I want to come up with a new password. Like some of them, I just, I'm just going to let it do the randomized one. And then I'll just reset it the next time I need to log in because it's like, I don't know. And it's like, I've tried keeping the list of all the passwords and I've, tried using one password or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's just, I don't know. I can't get into the password manager tools. Like tell me in the comments, what is the tool that you love and why, and why do I need it? And why is it worth paying for if I have to pay for it? Like when I can just put it in a spreadsheet somewhere, which is completely insecure. I know.
Speaking of that, what was the name of your first pet?
My first pet?
Yeah.
And my mom's name? And the first car I drove?
Over the next 5 weeks, we're gonna ask a random question, and then by the end of that, we'll have all your
pet's name was actually password 1.
That's awesome. Yeah. But that's like when they asked me what my first car was, I always put blue instead of actually what it is. It
was a flavor. That's like the Simpsons. So what flavor did you get? Blue. Blue is a flavor.
Last pass equals free. Memory is my tool. Easy way for passwords. Choose a base word and run it through a 64-bit encoder a few times. There you go. Last pass again. Last pass. What about the street?
Everybody loves LastPass, right?
I don't know. I don't use it. If we can't.
No, I think it says it's free now. LastPass is free.
I think that's what they say.
Maybe it's time to give that another try. I don't know. I've been using a one that I really like for a long time called PassPack, but I don't. I mean, it's still around, but I don't think it really gets much play. And I've gotten to the point where I get lazy. It's funny because I was in IT for years and stuff too, and I know all about how much it's important to have security and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, I just want something quick. Like, you have to have a login for everything.
Yeah.
I know that phones eventually we were trying to use biometrics better, right? Face ID, thumbprint ID, and then everybody's trying to get around it. Like I don't know, maybe there is no silver bullet for the whole thing. Maybe it's just like Amy's doing. We just all got to get chipped.
There you go. Let's get chipped. I know with my Google Pixel phones, the first two, First two had that button on the back here where you put your finger. It was just a fingerprint reader. You picked it up with your finger on it. It was literally unlocking while you picked your phone up, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Pixel 3 XL uses the face scanner. And it is, once you get used to it, it's just as fast. I mean, like literally you just pick up your phone and it's unlocked.
Somebody else can grab your phone and just like show it to your face, show your face to it, right?
Yeah.
Like I've never liked that. You know, at least with the finger, you have to get a severed finger from somebody, or you know.
That's true, but you know, if I take my glasses off because I did it with them on, it has trouble. And if I have a mask on, forget it. I have to type in the password every time if I have a mask on. So if I'm walking through the store looking at Lindsay's grocery list that she gave me, you know, I have to unlock it, you know, every 30 seconds or whatever, unless I keep my thumb on it. And I have to type it because I have a mask on everywhere I go.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right. The mask isn't you. Although I've seen people talk about you can reprogram it like with the mask on.
With the mask on.
But,
here we go. A DNA scanner like Judge Dredd.
Right.
I love it. Well, that was a fun rant. I know pretty much every single person out there can relate to that. So, what do you think? How about passwords?
That just happened to me,
Doesn't have to
Pooch,
use-
before we got out here. That password stuff. That's
Right.
the month that I was my anniversary month. I type it in, didn't like it. I typed it, you know, the actual date, that didn't work. Finally, it sent a text and I had
You
to
do all the usual suspects, then you go to reset it, and then I'll type in like what I want it to be, and it's like, oh, you know, you can't use that. And sometimes then I'll actually go back and be like, oh, that's right, that's what it was, and then I get confirmation from that. But whatever.
then they start over again, asking
let's
you
see.
questions.
Here you go. Oh, no, wrong one. Greg says, I just don't unlock my phone. Simple. Or don't lock
ever lock your phone.
I love it. Do you use passwords yet?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you remember them?
Not always.
Not always. See, it starts young. I mean, she's at least 6 years old.
No.
All
The
right,
downside of the two-factor, like I like the idea. I just kind of wish, like two-factor seems like it's so fast now, but if you don't have a cell connection or for some reason you need it, so you can't count on that. And there's other tools like the Google code generator or whatever. But I don't know. There still isn't a perfect solution for it, and it's frustrating.
Right. Well, and at the hospital we can't use an app, so it's not like we can save stuff, you know, because that's definitely not cool in a hospital. For the record, she's 11, not 6.
I didn't say she was 6. Who said
No,
she was 6?
I did.
Oh, yeah, you were close.
Just giving her a hard time. But we're going to need your first wife's, second sister's, you know, birth date or something. You know, it's like whatever.
Why can't I use text two-factor authentication? Because somebody's going to spoof my phone or something. Like I know that there's nothing. There's always something that is a security.
I know we're running a little late, but true story. Back in the analog days, Dad got his phone spoofed or stolen by what was it? Someone in New York, right?
Yeah.
And they racked up like a crazy amount bill back in the analog phone days.
Wow.
Stole my number and made a bunch of long distance phone calls, and next thing you know, it's $900.
Wow. Were you able to get that? Like, did you have to pay that, or did you?
No, they were able to fix it. They fixed it, but you know, you don't realize it until you realize it.
Right.
And once you realize it, then you're calling in, going, "Hey, it's not me," and
Right.
Yeah.
they were used to it though.
But that's
Off the phone.
right. In the analog days, it was a lot more simple to do that though too.
Yeah.
Duo is a good one. Yeah. Use Google to generate your passwords. It's asking for trouble. Oh man, I love it. Oh, wait, 3D Print Llama wants to know what your favorite color mixed with your wife's birthday plus your birthday. Mini, like your birthday, and Mini your social. Whatever. You just add it all.
I don't feel like I even know that.
It's like that.
I don't remember any of those things, Llama.
I love it. Cool guys. Well, I tell you what, we got a house full of people, so we're gonna get rocking. I know we're a little late, and I know I always keep Pooch late, and I feel bad. He's got the kids today. He's got to feed them, right?
Oh yeah, we got. You know what? I got kebabs for dinner tonight.
Bob's all right. Someone's
Kebab.
saying second rant. Pooch rant. Nice.
I gotta save them, man. I can't like they don't always, but just that one was just really getting me. So I don't know. Let's see, maybe one of these days I'm just gonna have fire just spitting out my ears or something. Start bleeding from my eyes. I'm so mad.
One of these days, we're gonna get a sweet, proper intro. We're gonna do
Well, I
it.
figure now we're getting enough clips where there's got to be some expressions that Caleb can actually start to pull from, right? Or it's just like,
There you go.
ah!
Everybody keeps asking you your favorite color.
That's a little aggressive.
Red, no, blue.
Tangerine.
Tangerine.
Tangerine. Greg
It's
says,
purple. That elixir purple you were showing off earlier.
yeah,
March-
the election. No, that's Lindsay's. Oh, boy. Greg says, nice to meet the family. So, again, if you guys just joined a little late or you came in late, this is my dad, Jim. Ironically, I'm the third. He's the second. And this is my niece, Bree.
And I'm
And
the
they-
only Brie.
And
so
she's the only Bree, yes. So she's the first, really.
the first.
And we have more watching on the inside there. We had these guys flew in, or my dad flew in, and my fake mom, I think she's watching too.
Fake.
Fake mom?
Yeah, I have a fake
Yeah,
mom.
Fake mom.
Yep.
She had a fake mom.
Hi, fake mom.
Is that like a decoy mom? In case that-
It's not really my fake mom.
It's my stepmom, but I've always called her fake mom. So she even signs my cards like that.
fake
You know,
mom?
Yeah, fake mom.
That's hilarious.
And so they're all inside. They came out for 4th of July and picked the hottest week we've had. So we really haven't been able to play outside much at all because it's been hovering around 90 every single day, and it'll be like that all week. So we got a little bit of heat weather. 90.
200% humidity, though. It's like
Yeah,
a total.
yeah, exactly. Hey, on the bright side, we now have air conditioning in the shop.
What?
Yeah. That's why we're all sitting here.
Super chilly. I got to get. It would be so expensive to air condition my shop, though. But man, would that be awesome?
I tell you, it feels phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm going to use it all for like,
Sales go up a lot. I'll consider that.
yeah. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here every Monday and rocking with us. We really appreciate you guys watching, and thank you guys for coming. I know we just sat around and BS'd for a little bit, but
Thanks for letting us
Yeah.
join y'all. It's been nice
Yeah.
to know you, Scrooge.
Good meeting you guys. Good hanging with everybody.
Fun.
Keep sending the hot makes, the hot messes, the hot everything, all the hotness. Send them our way.
that's right. Hashtag HotMakes. Is that how you do it? Oh, there you go. My fault. Yeah.
Hashtag.
Hashtag HotMakes on Twitter, and hit the hot and mess. Let's get some more of those. And next week, stay tuned. We're going to post, probably put the stream up today or tomorrow so you guys can see. But we have a special guest, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Tanner 3D is going to be with us next week. We're going to talk about all of his awesome modeling. He's a self-taught Blender master at this point. I don't know. He would never claim to be a master because he's constantly learning new stuff. But he's the guy behind the Rep Choppa and the Rep Raptor and all kinds of different awesome toys and figurines and stuff like that. So look forward to that. That's next week. It's time for interviews again, right?
That's right.
All right.
Amen.
Look forward to it.
Let's do it. Well, we'll see you next week, everybody. You guys have a great week. Stay safe and keep tagging us.
That's right. Good night, everybody. Have a good week.
See you, everybody. Later.